MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Now at the plate, Muddy Red. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Muddy Red.
From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Marte is off at first with 2 away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Kershaw has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Real keen eye
Good
right
running
there.
count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
At the plate, Matt Beatty. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Here you go, let it fly. And get your pitch and drive it.
The 2-2 pitch, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Muddy Red. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. In there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I've ripped that up there, huh?
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
What's the play ball?
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Muddy Red, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
First pitch coming. Here it is, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering.
Off the plate.
Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Come back.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Get your pitch here, squared up.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Ready with the 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 pitch.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Play ball. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 11, AJ.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
What's the play ball?
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Muddy Red will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
See it, drive it like you
Now
can.
the
Let's
payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. 1 away.
Play ball 3.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final today. The Pirates
Here
used
now
a
is
nice
our
fifth
final
inning
line
to
score
take
this
the lead, and they
afternoon.
never gave it back.
First for the
Mitch
victorious
Keller
Pirates,
earns the win,
5
his
runs,
second.
7 hits,
Liam
1
Hendricks
error. They
records
left
the
7
save,
men
his
on base.
15th of the campaign. So that just about... Stepping into the box, Josh Fuentes. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, huh?
Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is in there. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, get on for us here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Play ball.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The Reds down to their last strike. To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Pittsburgh came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Kyle Bearclaw claims the win out of the pen, his first. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Tanner Roark will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher.
Now to the plate, Muddy Red. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Roark has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Get your pitch up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. On the season, Red is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not.
Digging in, Muddy Red. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The count now at 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Striding in once again, Sheldon Noisy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to short, taken in by Simeon. There's one, and he is out on the tag. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Muddy Red. He singled his last time up.
Muddy Red.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Come on, baby.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Standing in, Sheldon Noisy. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Sheldon
Red stands at second with no outs. Hit hard on the ground to first.
Get down, get down,
and
get
it's
down.
A productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
Let her rip right here. Let's
Up
go.
next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Josh.
Hit on the ground to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in, Will Craig.
Now batting, the first baseman, Will Craig.
Tying run at the plate. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let her rip right here.
Ready once again, Muddy Red. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Hey, get one.
Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked great in that for the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Cincinnati Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
7 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. TJ Antone, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling.
Digging in the switch hitter, Muddy Red. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1, and a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
All right, one time right here.
Hit to first. He's right there.
Come on, get out,
and
get out,
the
get
2-out
out.
threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Muddy Red. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Now at the plate, Matt Beatty. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Into the box now, O'Neill Cruz.
O'Neill Cruz.
The 2-1. He's running. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it.
Oh, beat it out.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the into the box now, Muddy Red, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Let's go, kid.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2. Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Matt Beatty waits on deck. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing.
Now in the box, Muddy Red. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Let's play ball.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cincinnati Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. TJ Antone.
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates Baseball on the Show. Next. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win.
At the plate, Muddy Red. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Baseman, Muddy Red.
Back.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Marte off for second. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit.
On the back. Find the ball. Find the ball.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Matt Beatty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So striding forward now, Muddy Red. He reached on a single in his first try.
Red.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Bellinger looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Let's play ball. Your attention, please.
Digging in and looking for more. Muddy Red, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 2-2. On the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Let's play ball.
Striding in, Muddy Red. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fun for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit.
always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jamison Taillon earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Mitchell White struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
No errors. They left 8 men on base.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for the Pirates. Number 51, Muddy Red.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 7 homers, 18 driven in.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh?
Now the 1-0. Is a slider taken for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Drive it right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3. Kyle Crick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And tonight's final 7-3. The Dodgers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 4 on the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his...
At the plate, Muddy Red. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Red.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Stepping in, Muddy Red. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Muddy Red.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are
There you go,
throwing
that's
very
fine.
well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And, oh, looked like
Let
ball
go.
2
One
below the
one
knees,
side.
but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there.
The batter, the third baseman, Muddy.
So now to the plate, Muddy Red, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Let it rip right here. We need him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. So coming to the plate, Sheldon Noisy. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Noisy.
Let's try. Let's go right here.
Liner toward right center.
More dig.
Frazier is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
First baseman, Matt Beatty.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back. Digging in once again, Muddy Red.
Pittsburgh, the third baseman, Muddy Red.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Right here.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Right guy, right spot. Need you up here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and